admit, I may have exaggerated a little when I said I saw Sally madly sawing at the rope. It's called artistic license. And we poets are so used to exercising our artistic license that sometimes we use them out of habit. I did, however, see the counterweight fall and kill the poor man in the chair.
Objection, Your Honor. The counterweight, but the case fact sheet says it was the spotlight. No comment?
Anything, prosecutor, what's your response?
I think I have a response I'd like to submit at this point. While I was impressed initially, if I might ask the court to humor me for one moment, I'd like to recite something myself.
What?
In response. These events, as our witness recalls it, or whatever the court cares to call it, as this trial unfolds and the trail grows cold, I'm growing quite tired of your bullshit.
My poem is what's bullshit.
I think, are you moving to dismiss your own witness?
I believe I am.
You can't.
I'd like to hypothetically submit that his artistic license be revoked, but since it is a hypothetical matter, I think we should simply proceed, if that's all right.
Well, okay then.
What?
I think we can say that this man is simply starved for attention.
No!
Mr. Fitzcott, you are dismissed.
No!
Pandora.
I can still be useful.
Pandora.
In what way?
I may not have witnessed the actual moment of the murder, but I was there in the theater not minutes before the murder occurred. I'm sorry I used my poetic license so much. I won't do it again. This time, I will tell you exactly what I saw.
Certainly, sure you will. I think we don't need him anymore. But I'll give you one chance. What exactly did you see? Your testimony, please.
Objection, Your Honor, this witness does not tell the truth. This is clear. I move that he be removed immediately.
Prosecutor?
Oh, come on.
I saw a beautiful dance.
A what? Order, what?
I saw a beautiful dance.
And I'm going to assume that you don't mean that you're going to continue dancing around the issue? So you saw someone dancing?
Yes, before the show. Which is what I just said several times.
Okay. Is that your testimony?
They may have been rehearsing for a show. I'm certain of it. Sally and the murder victim, I saw them dancing. I even have some real good evidence. I wrote a poem detailing exactly what I saw at the very moment I saw it.
Another poem.
Okay.
It's a very good one.
Well,
It's new.
Let's hear it.
It's new and exciting.
Read it to us. If Sally and the murder victim were dancing before he was killed, I suppose
Yes.
that could possibly be important. So,
Did you know about this, Pandora?
No.
Okay.
So,
Maybe.
will you allow me to read my poem?
I'd like to hear it.
Then please shut up. Darkness, alone, shrouded in solitude. The eye seeks for a spark of life, but finds naught but black nothingness. Suddenly, a single shining star blinds my soul. Then, from the blistering white light, emerge shadows. Slowly, the shadows embrace. The two become one. They soar and leap. And halting, glorious joy, what grace, what fluidity. One dancer leaps from his partner's arms, only to be pulled back into waiting arms, so strong and protective. At last they part. Reluctantly, only one remains, alone forever. The star goes dim and dies. Darkness.
Can you back up a bit, please?
Then I left the scene. I had to rush this poem to my publisher right away. So I didn't see the murder, but you admit I did see what happened beforehand. Has my poem been useful?
Could you go back to the part where shadows are embracing, please?
I'm sorry, you are cross-examining me. Have you made a recent change to defense attorney?
Just answer the question.
Slowly the shadows embrace. The two become one. They soar and leap. Unhalting, glorious joy. What grace, what fluidity.
Darkness.
That's the end of the poem.
Okay. I was just guessing.
All right, your cross-examination
Oh.
for the poem.
Okay. I have to cross-examine the poem?
This is a court of law. Anything goes.
So, you saw people dancing in the darkness. So, continue. I mean, can I hear part of the poem again? The part about the darkness.
Let's hear the whole
The
poem.
beginning.
Let's
Okay.
cross-examine
Okay.
the poem. You know how it's done,
Yes,
Pamela.
I do. Go ahead. I would like to hear the poem again, please.
Then stop talking.
Oh.
Darkness, alone, shrouded in solitude. The eye seeks for a spark of life, but finds naught but black nothingness.
Hold it. What is this about?
It was dark.
Okay.
If you'd been listening, you could have picked up on that.
I just don't have a palate for poetry. Go ahead.
Forget what I said about you earlier. You shouldn't apply to this university. In fact, you should never go near it.
I did like the lamppost.
Suddenly, a single shining star blinds my soul. Then from the blistering white light emerge shadows.
Hold it. Is it a flashlight or something?
A light turned on and illuminated two figures on the stage from behind.
Uh-huh.
What about this don't you understand? Do you have a problem with my poem?
No, not at all. I just like hearing the facts from the poet himself.
Slowly, slowly, the shadows embrace. To become one, they soar and leap. Unhalting, glorious joy.
Hold it.
What grace, what fluidity, which is something which you do not possess. What is your problem? There once was a lord who asked too many questions too fast. When asked why, she replied thusly.
Objection! That doesn't fit the prescribed meter for a limerick.
Artistic license. One dancer leaps from his partner's arms, only to be pulled back into waiting arms, so strong and protective.
Hold it.
It was a thrilling dance. At some points I almost thought the one dancer would drop his partner, but they clung together so fiercely, I was truly touched. At last they part, reluctantly. Only one remains, alone, forever. The star goes dim and dies. Darkness.
Remember that part. Okay. Hold it. So, what's happening there?
One of the dancers left. The dancer remaining on stage must have been the murder victim, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Then the backlight went out, and then I left the scene. I had to rush this poem to my publisher right away, so I did see the murder, but you admit I did see what happened beforehand.
It was a dance. Right. Got it. So back up. I want to review that.
Which part?
Most of it.
I don't want to hear the whole poem again.
Just read out the parts where you tell me what it means.
Can
You
we
mean
do that?
skip the poem?
Do you think this testimony
I'm
was
sorry.
even useful? What was it? I don't know.
Why don't you
Tell me.
Should it be stricken from the record?
I think so.
Strick my
No.
poem from the record.
Let's keep it for now.
No, I move that it be stricken from the record.
Um,
Something this convoluted doesn't belong on anyone, even the final one. And I
You
certainly wouldn't want
are
it in
an
court.
enemy to all art everywhere.
Your poems have been cited so many times they're no longer really fresh. Do you really think there's any marketability left at this point?
I don't know what that means.
It's old.
Okay. Order. Order. Pandora, can you present us with a theory as to what she saw, if it's relevant?
Well, can I ask one question? Did you see who was dancing? Do you have a good idea?
They were backlit.
I know. Okay. How do you know?
can you tell us?
How is the dance relevant?
Right. Okay.
Well, the dancer may have been a witness to the murder and needs to be called to court.
I think I'm
witness
gonna
to the murder.
penalize you.
You're saying that I wrote a poem about my own dance.
No, you're not even a witness to the murder. You're just a witness to the dance.
Well, I can't be certain that Sally was one of the figures, but who else could it have been?
The murderer?
So what was happening in that dance?
We don't know.
That's right.
So you don't know who was dancing?
Huh?
But
Yes.
what do we know about them?
We know that one of them must have been. Oh,
We don't know.
there was this. We don't. Yeah. We don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
One of them
makes
must.
even less sense than before.
Kind of. But one of the people there must have been somebody with a spotlight.
Penalty.
Let's into law
Penalty,
class
penalty.
these days.
I think you've lost. We'll start over from the save point.
I only saved this morning. Oh, please, Judge, can you give me a recess, a short recess? Yes,
No.
Judge, you can do it.
Should I do a recess?
Warren's more investigation.
Even the grade
Yeah.
school level
Right
of
there.
investigating it wouldn't
Didn't
surprise
know
me.
what happened. We really,
We're missing something.
yeah.
Well,
Unless the defense means to suggest that it was Sally on stage.
It couldn't have been.
Then who was it?
What were they doing?
Somebody we don't know. We need it. This person is totally useless to us.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yes,
This person is
Yeah, we
useless
agree
to
on
us.
something.
Judge,
Yes.
this person is
Exactly.
useless to us. We should throw out the testimony.
Wait, what are you doing? Stop that. Come here, Kira.
What? Oh,
I like that end
What?
part,
Where
by
is
the
that?
way.
That's not even.
Darkness.
Oh, maybe I don't
No, this is
It
not
made an
that.
impression on me.
Oh.
Yes, I can tell that it did.
What?
Seeing as
How
it's
is
the
this gonna
only
figure
word
it out?
in
I
the
thought
poem.
like throwing the testimony after she could
Well.
see.
I suppose so.
No,
Well, at least
no,
part of
we're
it
supposed to-
is
she's
being
supposed to keep that
appreciated.
out.
What better part but the end bit?
That's what this line means.
There is no education nowadays.
I have to.
If she
Like,
likes
you
you so
said,
much,
we're
maybe you
going
should
to
give her the
The
homework.
blackness, the inky blackness
Okay,
of the total lack
Miss-
of comprehension of what's going on.
Mr. F.
As well as the inky blackness of your hair.
Mr. F.
Much
Gerald
like-
Fitzscott, could you please give a copy of your poem to Miss Sharp?
Ah, yeah.
You can't. This is copyrighted. You'll have to buy it.
Court evidence. Now.
It's court evidence. Why don't you just hand it over?
Okay.
Give my poetry for free?
I'm not being paid for
Just
this.
this once.
If I see a single copy on the internet or anywhere, I'm going to sue your ass.
Well, thank you very much.
Don't worry.
Okay, was he dismissed? I don't know what happened there.
At the conclusion of the trial, it will be released with the Freedom of Information Act. You're off the hook.
Okay, thanks. So are we done here?